Let's go, Unix fam. The players can earn bod by challenging dungeons, and then the stronger the dungeon and the foe, the more bod is rewarded for the PvE. Look at my bod.
Ooh.
Can we cut that?
No, we don't cut that.
We're live. Coming at you.
Let's
from
get
Saturday
ready
Night
to
Live.
rumble. Big
That's the
World
thing
MMO. Welcome back, Unix Game Talks. It's Ali, and with me today, like always.
Hey everybody, it's Kareem, and today we're talking about Koakuma.
Koakuma. Right, man, I love the sound of it, man. So Koakuma, right?
Yeah.
What can I say, man? I was playing the demo, and I think 3 hours passed, and I thought it's 10 minutes, for real. It got me hooked, man.
Full disclosure, you guys, we did get to play it, and I wish we could show you what we saw, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit. But it was fun. It was really fun. Tell me, what did it remind you of? What did it remind you of?
It's a combination of a lot of things. Mostly, it reminded me of on Hades. I'm a big fan also on roguelike games, and Hades. It has really a lot in common. I think they really like. I like the progression. I like when you go from one zone, so from one map, so to say, into another one. So every time you beat the monsters, right, you get an upgrade to your skills. And the cool thing about it that I loved is this, randomly generated, levels. Like every playthrough is completely different, right? The replayability of it, it's just amazing. I love it.
If you guys played Bloodline Champions or other games like that, it'll feel very familiar to you. It's super smooth and super fast paced. And the first thing I thought was, PvP is gonna be sick. And good news for all you PvP fans out there. It's guaranteed. It's coming. It's confirmed.
Hey, it's on. Kareem, it's on immediately.
It's on. Me and you,
right?
one versus one. Let's go.
Time and place. I'm there, man. The graphics, though. What do you think about the graphics?
Very, very, very stylized art style. Very vibrant and colorful. Really, really pleasing to the eye. Obviously, not trying to be hyper realistic with this type of with this style of game. It gorgeous visuals. Obviously, the version that we played is very, very early on in development. So
but there's the room for improvement, right? If you can see,
for sure.
If they have it right now like this, right?
No,
imagine what the end product will be. Every time your skill set changes, right? You can morph your skills. For example, you get a flame dash, or next playthrough, instead of the flame dash, you can choose a thunder dash, like a lightning based attack, and the ultimate. Holy crap!
It's nuts. Yeah, you use this huge transformation thing, and it changes your attacks and stuff. Yeah, so it's cool though. So when you get upgrades, they're called blessings in this game, and essentially, there's different tiers and rarities, and what they can do is completely change the element and functionality of your abilities, and add bonus effects and damage. It's just super cool. There's gonna be a ton. Well, I won't say build diversity, but every time you die, you pretty much start over. Classic roguelikes. It's pretty awesome, and at the same time, you never know what you're gonna get, what kind of drops you're gonna get. So you might just never play with the same build twice, which is pretty awesome in my opinion.
So yeah, you mentioned equipment, man, and you will see it right now on my screen. We have approximately 8 equipment slots, and I love me some loot, bro. Don't get me wrong. Whatever game I play, Path of Exile, Diablo, whatever, Elden Ring.
Loot is life.
When you played it, what was the item? Were there any item that popped up for you?
Yeah, I didn't get any item drops, but I did get I did have the option of buying a sword. I don't think it was this sword, but I did get a weapon from the vendor in between the in between the areas, and it was sick. It was awesome. I mean, it was pretty early on, so I wasn't entirely sure how much of a difference it was making, but all I could think was dude, I just want to keep playing. I want to see how strong. I want to see how big those damage numbers can get. Everybody likes big, colorful damage numbers.
Cooldown reduction, I see -10% is huge. Man, when I say huge, you will see, everybody will be playing it later on. You will see why, right? The dash, the movement skill, and getting the cooldown down. Woo. Yeah. The only thing though, I really want to mention it. Auto attack animation locks me in place. for a millisecond. I literally I feel it. You can cancel it with the dash and stuff like that. But if the dash is on cooldown, for example, these kind of things, it has this, I want to say clunkiness. No, really no. But that millisecond sometimes cost me life. Like for real.
I get you.
Of course, in the game itself, there will be crafting and lethal weapon forging. I really encourage everybody to go to the webpage, go to the live paper, go to this section. I think like weapon crafting will be huge, and afterwards you can trade these weapons as well.
So, spell runes. I've seen a lot about spell runes, and it looks awesome. And I just tell me about it, man. It just looks like such a cool system, man. It's got me hyped. Tell me about it.
Build diversity. Oh. Got me tingle, bro. I love it. You know myself. Like, I really always will mention that game because for me it's one of the best games of all time. It's Path of Exile, right? And this is a thing. Okay, it cannot come to that huge passive skill that Path of Exile has, but here you can combine two different spell runes that you can find, of course, in the world, and combining these two spell runes, it will give you a new skill. For example, you have the Nova skill. You find the Nova and Anti, and you will create that. The Nova will be cast automatically every time you get, for example, hit or struck, like it's here shown. And then also Fireball. There's like multiple combinations that you can do. I'm really, really looking forward to like test them all or try to find some new meta skills nobody knows.
For sure.
Like theory crafting. This is a huge thing.
And I'm excited to see how the meta develops, whether the PvE meta will be different from the PvP meta or whether they'll be 100% one god tier build. I'm pretty stoked, man. I'm not gonna lie. All I want to do is just, spank noobs in this game right now.
100%. I'm like 100% sure that these two, PvE and PvP will have two completely different metas. If you think about it, like if you go into a PvE, into a dungeon, you want the AoE grind, right? So you focus on EoE spells, and then if you do a 1v1, match, you will focus more on stuns, the single target burst, and all these kind of things. So it really depends on how they're gonna evolve it, right? If there's gonna be you never know, maybe a battle realm or whatever. So if you like have a cluster F,
don't say things like that. Don't say things like that.
So Kareem, let's jump to the play to earn aspects of the game, right? The marketplace, the NFT, all around it. What can you tell me about it, man?
So, like most games, Koakuma will have two tokens. There'll be the governance token called KKMA, and then the secondary token, the one that you'll earn in-game, called Blood of Devil, or BOD. The players can earn BOD by challenging dungeons, and then the stronger the dungeon and the foe, the more BOD is rewarded for the PvE. And then they can also battle other players all around the world and win BOD for their victories, which is just so cool, man. It's like old school Diablo. Do you remember old school Diablo 2 PvE or PvP where you just kind of go out, kill somebody, and they drop all their gold?
Oh, you go out, you get killed, and you drop all of your gold. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that. Actually, I remember. You know what? I'm remembering more of the second one than I am of the first. All right, so back to the play to earn mechanics and how. So players can also earn BOD by completing quests, exploring, selling resources, gathering, selling their in-game assets, etc. And also BOD will be minted each time a player completes a play to earn task, and it'll also be burnt in increasing quantities as player upgrade and improve their equipment, to act as a deflationary mechanic so they don't fall into the same trap as other titles out there with limited burn mechanics resulting in in massive, drops in token value.
The items, even the characters of the NFT, so they're all tradable, right? And then the crafting part actually... it just tells me they have a proper burning mechanism in mind, right? And Absolutely. I think that is one of the biggest things that a game needs to have when in the play to earn. Definitely. Like
we love to talk about gameplay here because we're huge nerds, and we love our gameplay. But the economics in play to earn games are important, and it's really important that a game has a solid burning mechanism to make sure that the token prices, are solid, whether it rises or stays steady and doesn't drop drastically and completely devalue the token and kind of ruin the economy. So it is really, really important for them to have appropriate burning mechanisms. When you spend so much time grinding, you burn your tokens to get your sword from like a +5 epic to like a +7 legendary, and it's just so rewarding. Just you just feel, oh yes, I earned this.
And of course, the power increase.
Yeah, well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that too.
So we in talks right with the Koakuma team.
I did get to talk to a few of them. They're awesome. They're awesome people. They're based in the Philippines, and they're really excited about their game, and
I'm excited about that game.
Yeah, representing for the Philippines. No, but you know what? It was awesome because I got to talk to them, and you could just tell that they were really excited talking to me because I tried not to bring up too many tokenomic and financial details in the conversation. I kind of tend to steer things towards gameplay a little bit, and they were super keen, and they were super excited to be talking about the gameplay, which is awesome, man. I love to see devs that love their gameplay. They know the gameplay is king.
So, Kareem, last but not the least, we talked previously before the video, right? We talked about the roadmap, and there's some exciting things. We're right now in the technical beta, right?
Yeah, we're in technical beta. It's pretty much internal testing. Well, internal testing at us, but yeah.
Love it.
We're almost halfway through stage 2 on the roadmap. And then we got really exciting things coming in the next stage. Rich and complete dungeon PvE for all you grinders out there.
As well, the skill rune system. I really want to see how that will evolve. And then for me personally, okay, I know tournament system. We don't need to talk about it. Of course, I'm looking for the tournament, man. But
PvP, bro, king.
Big world MMO. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I can't wait.
I get it, dude. I'm super stoked for that too, as well, because while we can't confirm or deny anything, it does the text or whatever in the light paper of the pitch deck, it does seem to indicate that there will be open world PvP, which is very, very different from any other play to earn title, and most ARPG titles in general. Most of them have dedicated areas or dual systems for PvP. Very few games have open world PvP nowadays, outside of MMORPGs.
So, Kareem, man, I love the game, and so far where they are with the technical alpha, how it feels, it's really amazing. I'm really, really looking forward for all the additional features that we discussed today. And don't forget, all the content that we talked about today, especially also all Unix related things, you can find it down in the description below.
So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our future content. We'll see you in the next one.
Grinding. Well, let's play some Koakuma.
Wait, my brain is lagging. Give me a sec. It's been a pleasure, man. Cut that out. Totally forgot how to English. I love big butts and I cannot lie. Other brothers can't deny.